Ooh, so much to think about. When I was driving home, I usually have music playing in my car, or I'm talking to my mom on the phone, and I literally drove home in silence because I felt so... Okay, let me just use this opportunity to first say I absolutely love my hairdresser, and I feel like God placed her in my life at this time for a few very specific reasons. Like, this woman came into my life at a time when, of course, my hair needed some help. There was a lot going on with my hair, and I needed somebody who understands hair to help me to bring it back to where it was, and she's helping me to do that. So not only do I leave her chair looking good, I leave her salon also feeling good. Like, this woman pours into me. Like, I feel so empowered, so motivated. I feel like I can do it whenever I get up out of her chair. I feel like the dreams and aspirations and all the goals I have, they are still attainable. And it's funny because it's not like I don't believe in myself or I don't believe I can do it, but we all have days when we need a reminder. We all have days when we need to hear from someone who has trod the same path, or someone who kind of understands the way we're thinking, to kind of pour into us and tell us, hey, you got it. And I feel like every single time I leave her chair, I leave feeling like, okay, I can do this. And then today in particular, I shared with her something I want to do. She said, that's a great idea. Her level of enthusiasm for the idea I have, in that moment, it was all I needed. And then she started giving me other ideas as to how I can, add to it and make it something even greater. I love that. We were having different conversations about different things. She made a very important point, and I'm going to share it with you. And this is the purpose of the video. This little point, or this little thing I'm about to say. So I feel like every single time I go through life and I have super high highs, like things are going great, I'm very happy, I'm accomplishing a lot of big things, and I just feel good, and life is just great. Those are my highs. I love them. But after every super high, I hit rock bottom. Like, I go through very low lows. And it's funny because these moments happen right after my very high highs. It's crazy, ain't it? And she said she had a friend who felt the same way. She felt like after every super high in her life come very low lows, and she's like, I don't want to deal with the lows. Same, I don't want to deal with the lows. But I understand that the lows are what build you. The lows, it is during those times that you discover strength in you. It is during those times that you learn lessons that are very necessary for you to make it through life, and to be able to pour into other person. So she said the friend said to her that, I don't like that after my highs come super low lows. I just want to have it neutral. I just want to have it like this, just smooth. It doesn't have to be really, really high highs. I just want to just live cozy. Simple. And she said, think of a heart rate machine, the machine that monitors heart rate. Think about that machine. The family members and the loved ones of people who are using heart rate machine, what they want to see on that machine is this. They want to see highs, lows, highs, lows, highs, lows, highs, lows. That's what the doctors want to see. And that is life. The moment you'll see a straight line on that machine, big cow bawling, everybody run up and down because all hope is lost, the person possibly dead. And that is what we're asking for. We're asking for this flat line. And it's not possible because that's not how life works. On the machine, on the heart rate machine, the highs and the lows, that's what we want to see, because it means there's still hope. It means that this person is pushing through. It means that this person is fighting. It means that the medication is working. It means that we're going to get to hold on to our loved ones again. But the moment you see flatline, it means, okay, it's over. So I was saying to her, I'm like, whoa, that's deep. That's deep, and I've never ever thought of that analogy. And it's very important too. Because if we don't have those low moments, we're not going to know what's really inside of us. Also, we're not going to really know who is on our team, because sometimes people leave us when we're going through our very low lows. So it's probably also an opportunity for you to open your eyes and see who is around you during those times. It's also an opportunity for you to understand that if you believe in God, that God is still able. Because just as how he allows you to experience those very high highs, he allows these lows and he can take you through them. So I'm encouraging you guys, as I was encouraged today, to appreciate the lows while you are loving the highs. I don't love the lows, and I'm not going to lie and tell you that I love the lows, but I appreciate the lessons that I have learned throughout these lows. And I understand that they're all necessary for life. They're all necessary for us to continue through life, for us to be able to pour into other people. One more thing, because this was just such a great salon experience. Today in particular was just through the roof. I was saying to her that I was sharing with her how I felt in the early part of 2022, and she said to me, I'm happy you did not give up, because if you had and did what you were thinking of doing, because I was thinking of doing something, not unalive myself, if that's what you're thinking, but I was thinking of doing something, and she said to me, I'm happy you didn't do that. If you did that thing that you wanted to do just to not feel so stressed and you know, your mind all over the place, just to give your mind ease, if you did that one thing that you felt like you needed to do, you would have been living with a number of what ifs, a number of suppose me did, a number of then what if me did hold out a little bit longer, or you know, just because I could not deal with the low. And mind you, there were so many other good things to celebrate, but I just want to be on the high all the time. And that's not how life works. You're gonna get very high highs, and I love that for you. I love that for myself. But it's not a meaningful life if you don't experience lows, because lows is a part of growth. Lows is a part of development. Lows, they are all a part of just understanding yourself and understanding life. I have said a lot. I know. Oh, my heel. Ooh, my girl Carla did her thing. Anyway, the point I'm making is just embrace life for what it is. And your life is not hard, your life is not difficult. It is your life, and it is what you have to do to get through it. It is not a difficult life. It is probably a life filled with many high highs and many low lows, like myself. And during those lows, you're probably saying to yourself, why my life is so hard? Why me I feel go through all of them something here? But you didn't remember that a few months ago you were on cloud 9. You don't remember that a few months ago you were basking in super high highs. And now you're going through the lows. It's almost like you have forgotten about all the great times. So, as I was encouraged today, I'm encouraging you to not get sidetracked by your low lows. Do not be distracted by your low lows, and do not become ungrateful because you're going through these very low periods. When you're going through these low periods, and it's different for all of us, and we all have different coping mechanisms, but along with whatever your coping mechanism is, I want you to remember the moments when you were on cloud 9, the moments when you were just happy and things were going great. And remember that the sun will shine again. Those periods will come again. And I'm going to repeat this analogy because I think it's the best thing I've heard since 2023, the heart rate machine. You want it to be doing this zigzag up and down, because the moment it flatlines, it means you're dead. It means there's no hope. So you don't want this to happen. We want to keep having it like this. And that is how life works. Ooh, so much to think about. When I was driving home, I usually have music playing in my car, or I'm talking to my mom on the phone, and I literally drove home in silence because I felt so moved, you know. I felt so inspired. I felt just that new perspective just refreshed, gave me I don't know if to explain it, but it's a great feeling. So not only is my hair looking good, I also feel good, you know. I also feel good. I feel like I can do it. One last thing me I tell you, and then I don't talk. my washing machine is not working right now. I don't know what's going on with it, but like the water is not, it's not filling up with water, and then it just had to do its own thing. I don't know. I said to God while I was bringing in my groceries not too long ago, I said, God, I cannot manage to go up at the laundromat now, get token, do all kind of things to wash my clothes right now. I want you to help me work out something with this machine. No, I'm not a plumber. I don't know how to fix furniture. Yeah, I have some stuff in electrical. I have certificates, CSEC electrical, but I don't know if to do the work like that. And I come up with an idea for fill it with water since it's not filling itself with water. And let me tell you something, it worked. It worked. It worked, and I'm so grateful it worked, and it just gave me something else to give thanks for. Trusting the process and trusting myself, and just trusting and just keeping calm that things will work out. It might not work out perfectly, but it will work out. And one day it will work out perfectly. And then it's going to not work out again. And then it's going to work out. And then you're going to be like, what is going on? And then it's going to work out. And then you're going to smile. And you're going to be surprised. And then you're going to be thankful. And then you're going to understand that, hey, it's just life.